Boswell's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they have 3 first downs and 3 points. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I'm going to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd
and they'll go on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Here's Herbert. Checks it down to Jenkins. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
now it's Herbert. That's to his running back, Quinshon Jenkins. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And the Lions.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Counter play, here's Gibbs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here is 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
43 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Gibbs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Brian Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Herbert. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all we're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
They'll give up the middle. Judkins powering his way forward. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That good for 22 and a first down.
Another Detroit Lions.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Quinshon Judkins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Williams from the gun on third down. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Lions will take over. Looking to put a drive together. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A short one there, caught by Likely. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Herbert now. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one taken in by Neighbors. From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, Williams.
35-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 30. And the Bears first down. A gain of 30.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Short throw caught by Pitts. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
It's a gain of a
To
yard.
throw, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he will go down. this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Detroit, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit